Hello, my name is Hector. Welcome back to How to Play FTB Revelation. How's it going? How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well and having a good day. Last episode we did this, we built this. Look at it, it looks cool. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And some of my patrons on my patron server, which this is, have decided to just make it a little bit better. I got a nice little thing here, and we've also got an elevator, and they've actually lit the whole place up as well. I've now added a magnum torch to the build, just so that we're all good and proper. So we're well. So we're gonna continue building. Today, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to keep on using the RFTools builder, and I want to do something different with it today. I'm going to be making a different structure. So we used a lot of the pre-made structures last episode with all of this. You know, this is a dome, these are cylinders, even though I put them on the sides. We used a lot of the pre-made structures, so I thought it would be nice to go over how to make your own structure. So I've got this set up here, and I started composing. So you can see we've got a dome here, and obviously we can change all this, but I think I like that, the dome here. We need another one. Yeah, excellent. Let's have a look at this. I want a cone, I think. A cone, yep, there we go. And what I want it to be, I don't know actually, maybe 15 by 15, something like that. And I don't know, let's say 25, something like that maybe. That can be hollow. I'm pretty good with that. Let's have a look now. That obviously looks weird. I don't want it to do that. I want this to be flipped for a start, and I need it to go down a little bit. So offsetting did not work in here, but what I ended up doing was flipping messing around with the Y, so you can see doing all of that stuff. Oh, now it does. Interesting. Okay, so it was the offsetting that did work. So I offset it by 20, as you can see here. And to begin with, it didn't seem to be working, but as soon as you update it, it seems that it went into position, and that looks pretty good. I think that's sort of what I wanted. We could maybe make that a little bit bigger, but I think I like that. I think that looks pretty good. It's a bit of a random structure, but that's pretty much what I wanted. So. If you remember the composer, this is how we do it. You can put as many as these in to make your structure, but that is good for us. So then we're going to go into here, put it in there, and let's have a look at the preview. It is a bit too low, a bit too far in this way. I want it to be at the end of that here. So that is pretty much the center point. And in fact, what I would want in I'm just looking at this here, and actually, because I'm thinking most likely what we're gonna have is, are we gonna have an exit here? Probably here, I think really. So actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it needs to go there. Okay, that is good to know. Get all of that correct, because that is we don't want to be doing all of this again. So let's try, and I'm basically going to just quickly move this. So using the offset buttons here, we're going to just move that into position. We have it in the correct position. You can see it's just one block under, which is what I wanted, and just about under there, so 5 blocks away from the structure. You can see it in all its odd little glory. And I've got on here the blocks I want to make, so generally just stone, a bit of andesite, and just 2 stacks of cobble, just for a bit of randomness. So let's do that. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. It's starting to build it. I should have actually turned off the support blocks first. That was a bit of an issue. It's okay. It's okay. It's doing it. It is doing it. Look at that build. I don't get bored of seeing the RFTools builder just build some stuff. And you can see that's a nice range of material. And I know it's a little bit grey, everything's a bit grey, mainly because cobble and stone is so easy to get hold of a lot of. Is this all done? Yes, it is. Right, I need some more. Stuff. That is fine. We can easily do that. Let's build a bit more of that. Where's the andesite? I don't have that much andesite, but I have enough. And there we go. Bam. Let's give it some more of this stuff. Let's do it like that. There we go. Bam. There you go. Try and build the rest now, please. Lovely stuff. Look at it go. Is it out again? No. No. I think. Are we okay? Cannot find. just again, ever so slightly. Let's one block of that. I should have been a bit more vigilant about how many blocks I actually needed. But there you go. There you go. Stuff happens. There we go. That should be done now. That is totally done now. So there we go. It's a little bit of a knot structure, and we're gonna be clearing it up a little bit, making it a bit more haphazard. That's all in the thing. I think that is done now. Let's turn that off and go on to the next part. So the next thing I've done is this. So I've used basically the same dimension as the top, which was 35. We can have a look. Let's turn that off. And I've used a capped cylinder, and I've just made it hollow. It doesn't really matter, solid or hollow. You can see it's the same amount of blocks. Does not matter. And I've made it so that it just fills the top side, and I've put loads of dirt on the top. So let's just quickly do that. Let's have a look at it. Do I have enough dirt? I think I do. I tried to do a bit more maths this time. There we go. I should have... Yeah, I've got a little bit left. There you go. I'm going to have to... Ooh, only 3 stacks and a bit. I'm going to have to get some more dirt. So that is basically what I wanted. Almost exactly what I wanted. And we're going to be changing the dirt to grass, but we won't do that just yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a load of stone, basically, and I'm just going to make this like a little bit more haphazard around here, because right now you can tell that this is not, this is a computer generated structure rather than just a bit more natural, shall we say, even though obviously everything in Minecraft is technically computer generated, but you know what I mean, you get what I mean. I want this to have a bit more of a natural vibe, so that's what we're going to be doing, just placing some blocks here and there just to break up the monotony, and just make it look a little bit better and just a little bit more haphazard here and there. There we go. I've messed this up a fair bit, and I just think it looks a little bit just better. You can still see the shape of it, but I've just added a fair few blocks just to make it a little bit more messy. So now what I've done is I've put these space chamber corner blocks, fun enough, in the corners. So you need 7 of them, and then you need, if we go down here, there we go, there it is. Let's go down here. So 7 space chamber blocks and a space chamber controller block, okay? And you put those in, funnily enough, the corners. So I'm just outlining this entire build right now. And then you get a space chamber card, and you need to, there you go, card ID. Just click it on the space block, and why are you not... Why are you not doing that? This is what I forgot. There you go. Chamber successfully created. You just need to hit that with a wrench. I've done it with a crescent from Thermal Foundation. That seems to work as well, even though this is RFTools, so that is pretty excellent. And now you can see now I've made a different space chamber controller block, and it's now channel 4, and I've linked this up as well just by clicking on it again, and you should see now. Oh, interesting. Why is the dirt not added? Ah, oops, that was a bit of an error. I've accidentally not added the dirt. That's all right though. I don't mind that. We can we can probably get by with that. But you can see now, it basically says cobblestone, andesite and stone, all of the quantities that we need to make this again. So why do we want this? Well, obviously, I want to put this on each corner. So basically do pretty much the same thing again. So let's come over here. Let's start this process. So I think what we did is just come in here. And I think that is what I had, yes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want that to be here. So getting a little bit of lag on the server today. There's a lot of people on my Patreon server, which is lovely to see because it is the weekend. So that I believe is yeah, okay. So we want that to be one lower. Now, obviously, if I move these up one block, we could add the dirt in as well, and I'm going to do that. In fact, I am going to do that. But we can start the process. Where is the builder? The builder is over here. Let's get you for a second. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Let's come over here and let's set you up again now. So we put, oh, come on. Can I not? There we go. Being weird. There we go. Right. We've got the builder there. We've got that shape card in that we used to make the original shape, if you remember. Let's give this some power like so. Bam. Pick a network out. There we go. That has got power now. So what do we do now? Basically the same thing. So that has that space in it, as they say, and you can click that in there. Now you can see this and this is coming into play, which is great, which is lovely. And then you can click and open that again as well, and you can offset it and do all of that lovely stuff as per usual. And then you can see we've got copy, we've got move and swap. And back as well, move back from here to space chamber, which is interesting. Oh, and collect. I don't think I've ever seen that. So we want to copy. We just want to copy that thing and move. Well, just copy it where we're gonna see it. So let's have a look. Preview mode is over there. So I need to move that to over here, and then we need to just add a chest and click it on, and then it will build that structure. But over here, which is great. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move these 4 corner blocks up one, and once you have set the controller block, you can, I think, change it, and you should be okay to do so. And in fact, once you have the chamber set up, you can change stuff to here, and it will be reflected in the actual chamber shape card, which is quite interesting. So I'm just going to move these blocks, reassemble the space chamber, and then we're going to try and build it over here. I am back, and some bad news. You cannot offset the space chamber card. So I've had to sort of move it with an angel block, keep moving it to find the right space. You do get the quantities, which is pretty good. So I've got all of this here. I think that's enough, but it's hard to see. But of course, you can preview it. You can see that lines up perfectly now. I had to mess around with where the builder is positioned, and doing that, I think basically horizontal rotation angle just rotates it like either 90 degrees or whatever. You can see it's sort of moving around there, but I'll leave it at 0. That's all I need, and I think that's all we need to do for this. So it's a bit of a shame that it doesn't offset it. I was certain that it would. It seemed like it should, but it's not the case. So putting the other 3 here is going to be a little bit more of a thing. But let's do it. And oh, actually, one last thing. You can see how much RF it will cost, which is quite nice. I like the fact that it shows you the total RF cost for each thing, and 2 million. That ain't no thing for us. So that's not too much of a thing. So let's turn it on and let's see it. Let's see. Are you? Nothing's happening. Why? Oh. Well, that's... I mean, what is happening? Why are you not working? Let's just turn this on a second. That was very anticlimactic now, wasn't it? Space card copy. That is all here. That is on. That is totally on. That is on. I do not know why this is not working. I've been testing this all day. I was testing it with smaller things and then bigger things, and I've got it to work every time. And of course, now the big moment, it just doesn't seem to be doing it. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are you not doing the thing that does the thing to do the thing? Oh, it was checking. Okay, it's checking. It is now checking chunk levels. But I don't know why. I know, and it keeps just checking chunk levels. What is happening? Now, the other thing is, it might be just too big. Maybe? That would be rubbish if it let me copy everything and then didn't do that. See, oh, why is that there? What is happening? Have you... I think this is spazzing out. Well, this is a big shame if this is the case, because that should not be there right now. And I don't see why it's not copying stuff there when it just should. That just keeps copying that. This is all bad. It has not gone. Oh, interesting. That has gone. What is happening? Well, this is not a... Oh, and it's still doing stuff, even though this is off. Let's take that out. Okay. Nothing's happening there. It's not even checking chunk levels. Nothing is happening. So that is not the best news for us. So it seems like we've got bad news. Bad news. I cannot for the life of me find out why this isn't working, and it seems to be a problem with the space chamber card thing, because I've looked on the internet and it seems like a lot of people are having this exact problem, that copying seems to be a bit glitchy and it's just not working for me. So I've tried loads of different options. I've tried to do it in different places. I've made the chamber smaller, and sometimes it just doesn't seem to want to do it, even though I have got this working. So I don't know what the issue is. I don't understand at all. And weirdly, if I do something different, like move it, this is going to be weird now because it's going to chop off the end bit. I think, is that doing it? Oh, not even that is doing it. Okay, so earlier it seemed like that actually was working, but what it does, look, it just does this. It just does this. Oh no, it started moving stuff. Okay, that is interesting. Is this actually doing it? Interesting. Let's just turn that off for a second. Let's restart. Has that done anything? That's like the most exciting thing that's happened so far. Yeah, look at that. It has taken. It's taken a. It's taken a whole section here. Let's just put this back for a second, or put something back, I should say. Well, that is sort of interesting. It might maybe take a lot longer than I've been giving it credit for. So let's just add a few more blocks. Let's come over here again. Let's do some science. Let's just get rid of this. There we go. It's getting to be night time. There we go. I know I've got like the slowest pick right now, but that's fine. Let's come back up here and let me quickly put these space chamber cards back and then see if I just leave it for a while, if it actually does anything. Okay, so it is working. It is working. Look at this. It is working, but it's so ridiculously slow. Where's the thing? Where is it? It just looks like it isn't actually doing anything, but it is, and it seems to just go up like row at a time, as you can see, like Y level and then chunk. Well, actually no, it's just checking like each spot to place a block, so it's ridiculously slow, but it is totally working, so we can totally do this. Now, I don't have enough time. But you can see that it is working. It is doing its thing, which is amazing. So we can totally copy that. This does work. It just takes an inordinate amount of time, which so yeah, it does work. Completely works, and maybe that's what all the people on the internet were seeing, that it just didn't look like it was actually doing anything. It takes a while. So we're going to leave that to do its thing, and that totally works. So there we go. This is how you make a custom structure type thing, and then you can copy it over, which is amazing. So hopefully that has helped. It does work. We got there in the end. If it did help, a like or comment is very much appreciated, and of course make sure to subscribe if you thought this was helpful, if you like this kind of stuff as well. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Hector. This has been How to Play FTB Revelation, and I will see you in the next one. Look at it go. Look at it very slowly go. Oh, look, that got a bit quicker. That got a bit quicker. That's exciting. I think the quicker it, well, the more it goes upwards, the better it will go. But anyway, thank you so much. Goodbye.